Humans don't like waiting, do we? It's interesting. I came across one of the most interesting insights, or realizations, whatever you want to call it, a couple years ago when I was waiting in line at a DMV. Collective energy is when you're in a group of people and whatever the people are feeling, you can kind of get sucked into that. If they're feeling frustrated, you can get frustrated. If the idea that they're doing is waiting, like if they're in line and they're waiting for something, you can get sucked into that and you can get really impatient based off of whatever the energy in the environment is. And at the DMV, I noticed that everyone around me was getting impatient and frustrated and everything because they were waiting. We have this idea of waiting. We're waiting for something to happen. We're waiting in line. We're waiting to do something. And what's so interesting about this is that I was getting sucked into that energy until I became conscious of what was happening within my body, and there was a lot of noise going on in here about I want this to happen. I want to be here already, and I want it to be done. We don't want to get stuck in different things, doing different things, and we just want the end result, basically, right? We don't want to be going through the process for too long. We want the end result. We're in an era of instant gratification. That's how this stuff goes. And I was getting sucked into that at the DMV in line, and because I was waiting to get my license changed, which I didn't even end up doing because I didn't make it because the line was too long. And so what ended up happening was I actually made a podcast episode about this. I was thinking about how it was like turning waiting into being, right? We have this idea of waiting. We're waiting for something to happen. But we're actually wasting time doing that because we could just be here with our bodies. Instead of being in here, being caught up in all the incessant noise of the mind, we can bring that awareness down into the body and kind of do like a body scan, like become aware of our heartbeat, become aware of the sensations in our bodies. And I just think that this idea of waiting is extremely counterproductive for humans because it doesn't do for us things that are necessary, right? And necessary for me is making sure that my body's good. Doing a body scan, checking with my body, my breathing, my heart rate. And I just think that this needs to be made aware of because a lot of people are stuck not only in waiting, but they're also stuck in here. So, if you can become aware of that, it can really help you out. P.S. Dear humans, stop thinking all the damn time. It's literally making you sick.